G'day all, Mark and Nat here for the round 5 match review for our match against St Bernard's for the senior men's team. We're playing out at the Snake Pit, which is a great ground to play footy at. St Bernard's had come up from B grade. They were undefeated last year and won the flag, and have been playing some pretty good footy in the first month of A grade. So it's going to be a tough game for us. We had 4 changes this week. Dougie Lawrence back in the side, Henry Brown for his first game with us this year back from VFL level. Jack Polkinghorn got another opportunity, and Lockie Harker, still an under-19 boy and has played in our under-19 program the last couple of years, had his debut this week. So really good opportunity for him. He's also originally out of Kenmore Grammar, and it was great to have his parents in the room in the pre-game. He was presented with his jumper by Nick Allen, and which was a special moment, and Nico also spoke about Brodie Easton with his 50th game this week too. So game probably got off to a pretty poor start from our perspective on the scoreboard. Bernard's kicked the first 3 in the first 15 minutes, probably a few skill errors there from our side of things, but then we got our game going and were able to hit the scoreboard and play the game predominantly in our half of the ground for the second part of the quarter. So St Bernard's are up by 3 points at the first break. As I said, we started to get the momentum back our way. Second quarter, St Bernard's only kicked 2 points. We were able to put a couple more on the board, and we took a 12-point lead into half time. At this point of the game, it was, we were certainly getting our hands on the footy a lot and really starting to get the ascendancy through the middle. Our midfielders, Brodie Easton, Ben Hayes, Izzy Conway, were again prominent, but it was probably our defenders in that second quarter that were fantastic. Any time that Bernard sort of went forward, our half-backs had set up and full-back line so well. So Dougie Lawrence led the way down there, was really strong, and our structure was really strong. Charlie Cormack, again, playing another good game for us. Jack Brown just did not lose a one-on-one all day. Lockie Dennis, who was playing on the opposition's, really important small forward. Kicked 5 the week before, and Lockie certainly got the better of him this week. James Brady was going really well. So yeah, our back 6 or back 7 certainly set the game up for us in that second quarter and allowed us to go in at half time with the lead. So boys came out firing in the third. We really started to get a little bit more reward for effort. The game was absolutely in our front end, and really getting plenty of use through the middle. Brodie was dominant, Hazy dominant, and our forwards the forward pressure from our forwards was what was a real highlight this week. So, our forward 50 tackles going into the game was definitely a focus, and it was an area that the guys were certainly delivering on. So Cooper Lean, Henry Brown, Angus Simons in the early part till he got injured, Benny Thompson, these boys in that front end were really giving us a lot and locking the ball in and giving us scoring opportunities. So we took a 39-point lead at 3-quarter time. We won the quarter by 27 points, and going into the last quarter, we certainly wanted to start strong and put the game beyond doubt, which we did do. And again, we ended up with 31 plus 31 inside 50s for the match overall. So a real testament to the way that we set up behind the ball and were able to get repeat entries down the forward line. So yeah, we kicked another few goals in that last quarter, ended up being 50-point winners, which was a great outcome for us. But as I said earlier, the back 6, back 7 were fantastic. Will Townsend was another, ended up with 14 marks for the game in a fantastic performance. Brodie had 37 touches, Hazy 33. Jack Lipscomb played his best game probably for the footy club, 27 touches and 3 goals going forward. And again, ably supported by those defenders I mentioned. Will Clark was again fantastic in the ruck and around the ground for us as well. So 17 forward 50 tackles this week. And the way that we're able to get the ball nice and deep this week into our forward line gave us better scoring opportunities. So still a little bit of goal kicking to work on. I reckon 13-15 we could probably still improve, but you certainly don't get disappointed at a 50-point result in our favour and get ourselves back in a second spot on the ladder. So Old Brighton this week, they're undefeated, they're on top of the ladder. Down at Brighton Beach Oval, we've performed well there the last few seasons, so we look forward to the opportunity, and hopefully we'll see a few supporters down there. So thank you.